So in the last video, I mentioned the forecast of freezing rain, and I was looking forward to driving a monster in it to see how it handles on the ice. So this warning is at 10:30 p.m. Ice buildup due to freezing rain is expected or occurring. Freezing rain has begun over southwestern Ontario and will reach Toronto overnight and continue to spread eastward Tuesday morning. Now, there's a problem with this, and I will show you what it is with the forecast. This is hourly forecast. So 4, 5, and 6 a.m. is all forecast for freezing rain. And that is the time period that I'm shooting for going out. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the radar to see what's going on. Now here's the problem. 4, 5, and 6 a.m. is also the time period when the salt trucks will be out. So I have to go out after the rain has started, or freezing rain has started, because the roads won't be slippery until it starts. But I can't go too late because the salt trucks will be out and the sidewalk plow will be out with the dropping salt, so everything's gonna melt. So there's this short period of time in between there where I can go out and have fun. So right now I'm just watching the radar to get an idea what's going on and what's coming and how fast it's getting here. What I'm noticing is it looks like it's going to start off as snow. That's the blue area there, and change to freezing rain after that. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, or if it does start as snow, I hope we don't get much, because if there's snow on the ground first before it starts raining, then the ice won't be a smooth surface. It'll be really bumpy, and it won't be as slippery or as fun, I guess you could say. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. So now I'm zoomed out. I show this whole system here. A lot of moisture with this, and showing you getting closer and closer. Trying to zoom in here. You can see Hanover again, and if you look through the blue, you can see it, Hanover show up. So I just gotta wait for the radar to update. A few little flashes in there till all the pictures are loaded in. So according to this, the snow has started, but looking out my window, I don't see anything. It still looks like rain to me. I don't see any snow whatsoever. And this is 10 to 3 in the morning. That's the latest image, looks like. Yeah. So, very, very soon, I'm going to be going out. I can't go out too soon because I need time for the ice to build up on the roads. It takes a little bit to actually get it to a point where it's like the instant it starts raining, it doesn't suddenly get that way, because there's already water on the ground from the rain, and it just takes a while for it to freeze, to get to the point where it freezes. So I can't go out too soon. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that pink section that's coming towards us, because that's the part that's going to be giving us the freezing rain. And it doesn't look like a very large period. So just one quick check on the lightning, and there's nothing on the map, no lightning whatsoever. So that's a good sign so far. So moving on forward, the latest radar image is 3:52, and it's not looking all that good. According to the radar, we are getting freezing rain right now, and I'm going to be going out very shortly. But you notice this green blob that's just kind of growing. It's just turning into regular rain. And right away, if there is an ice base on the ground, then the rain will make it even, extra slick. So So time to go out. As I'm preparing here, I have absolutely no idea how slippery it is outside yet until I'm actually out to experience it. I can only guess. So when I go down the driveway, I gotta be really careful, because if it's already super slick, then there's a good chance, well, a possibility anyways, that I could slide into traffic, and that would not be a good thing. So I'm just gonna take it slow and just see how things are. Well, it was a little bit of slippage in the driveway right at the end when I just hit the brakes really hard. Not much at all, so I'm not expecting anything just yet to be really slick. But if you notice the road, it's got a matte finish to it, and that tells me right there that, you know, there's ice. Because normally if it's just wet, it's shiny, kind of like glass, I guess you could say. But it's consistent, it's all just shiny except where the puddles are. But when it's got an ice coating like this from freezing rain, it's got like a matte finish, and it's very obvious. And if a car goes by, you'll see the tire tracks in the ice. And in the rain they disappear really quickly, but on the ice they will stay for a long time. To give you an idea, on this tour tonight, I go completely around town, and I come back to one of the streets I went by when I first left, which is just around the corner up here, and my tracks from then were still there. So I could still see them after circling the whole town. So I can see an idea. So it's actually pretty icy. So as I go around this corner, coming up here, I try to slide, and it's just not slick enough just quite yet. So I just keep going, just in my mind trying to figure out where to go, where it will be slippery enough to have fun. So I've moved onto the sidewalk now, and it looks really slick. And if you listen, you'll hear me slow down as the front tire started sliding towards the snowbank. So it's definitely getting slippery. Now this hill coming up here, I really expected to get some tire spin going up, because it's really steep right at the very start, and it's all uphill, but it just got too much traction. And it's just going. So, a little bit disappointing. I was really expecting something to happen there. So, but it's still early. I'm just trying to think where I can go, where I'm pretty sure it'll be slippery. Okay, come up to the stop sign up here, hit full brakes, and still no slippage. So still disappointed, but like I said, it's still early. As I come up to this corner, I'm gonna try to see if it'll slide. A little bit, just with the front end. Front tires are sliding, but you notice the raindrops on the camera there. It's raining a lot heavier now, so the ice will be building up quicker, thankfully. Now I gotta come up to this left-hand turn and see if I can get a slide out of it. Not quite. No, I'll keep trying. Now coming up to a tight right-hander, full speed, see what happens. front tires slid, but I couldn't really tell if the back ones did or not. I'm guessing no at this point. Yeah, front tires are just not getting the grip. Back tires are getting too much grip. Another tight right-hand turn coming up, and if you listen close, you'll actually hear the front tires sliding. It's just getting too much traction. Oh, the back tires are getting too much traction. Front tires aren't. Another tight right-hand turn coming up. Try again to slide. And once again, you can actually hear the front tires sliding, but the back tires did actually slide a little bit there. So it's starting to get good. Now this next intersection I'm coming up on is where I've got the best slide out of the monster in the snow. It's a left-hand turn, and it's just my favorite spot for sliding, I guess. So now that the ice is here, just kind of see what happens at the same intersection. Well, not entirely impressive, but at least it slid. Got the back end to slide a little bit there. So now I'm starting to have fun. So coming up to another right-hand turn at the stop, so I'm going to be accelerating. Yeah, actually got the back end to slide a little bit there. Getting better. Another stop sign, another left turn. Faster speed. And actually got a bit of a slide there. Yeah, same old story. Stop sign, left turn. See if I can get her to slide. You actually heard me let off on the gas there. Yeah, started going towards the snowbank. Well, the front end's still sliding. So I've been all around town. I came to the conclusion Hanover's just too flat. It's not slippery enough, yeah, and the problem I'm getting right now is it just feels like it's regular rain. So I've kind of done a big loop. I got one more place I want to go to. But if you look closely at the road here, this is where I was talking about before, where you can actually see my tracks from the last time I was through here. And this was from the very beginning of my trip. Not sure how well I noticed there, you can see when I went around the corner there. You can see the two marks. So I'm trying to figure out where there's some nice hills. My battery power is getting down now. I can't really stay out too much longer. So I got thinking about that sidewalk up by the hospital. And it's always a really big concern when it's slippery. And it's kind of my last hope. If I head back there and see what it's like. Now you may recognize this sidewalk. The last time I come around here, I had to ease off on the throttle because I started sliding towards the snowbank. I was no different this time. I had to do it again. You've seen this place before too. I went straight through up the sidewalk up there, expecting it to be slippery, and I went through no problem. But this time I'm crossing the road. A little bit slippery there, coming up to the sidewalk. But this is heading up to where interesting part's gonna be, because I'm gonna have to slow down for the corner and then try to get some momentum up, going up the hill. So I'll just kind of see what happens. Well, as you can see, I finally found a slippery spot. Tried to turn the corner and immediately slid into the snowbank. And the tires were spinning all the way up the hill. You could hear them just zigzagging. But it got enough traction to get me up the hill. And then when I got to the end, I went to slow down to go over the curb. The back end kind of slid out sideways. So it was just definitely worth coming up this way. So I'm just gonna loop around the hospital parking lot. It's already been salted, so I can't have any fun in there. And I'm gonna come back and go down this hill, see what happens. So I've looped around and get back to the sidewalk here. I'm gonna go down as I'm going down. Unfortunately, I get a little too much speed up, and this happened. Wasn't expecting that. So I'm trying to slide intentionally now, but I gotta slow down for the corner. And again, slide into the snowbank. So that was pretty much the most fun that I've had. And tonight, it's finally starting to get slippery. Unfortunately, I'm now low on battery power. There's not a whole lot I can do. So I'm kind of upset that I had to go early to beat the salt trucks, but that's kind of what happens when we get the freezing rain at night. I'm not sure why, but it always seems to be at night when we get it. Anytime we get it in the daytime, it's usually early morning or whatever. So I had to get out before the salt, so I had to leave before it really got slippery. But like I say, it kind of feels like it's just regular rain now anyway, so I don't think we're really going to get too much more. So that was my fun. So the only thing left now is my own driveway. It's an uphill slope, so I'll see how slippery it is now. It wasn't all that bad when I left, so kind of see if it's changed any. Oh, the tires did spin a little going up, but it was less than impressive. So my conclusion is the monster just gets too much traction. And this was just a very, very minor ice storm. We have got some pretty wicked ones the last few years. And I'm guessing this is the beginning of our January thaw, where the weather warms up and everything starts melting. And this is usually the time when we get the freezing rain, so thinking there's a possibility there might be another one before the month is out, or before winter's over anyways. So we'll see what happens. So once I get in, I hit the radar map again, and yeah, I was right. It's just regular rain hitting us now. So That was an opportunity. At least I had some fun. Thanks for watching.